Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Gavell, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. Today, of course, you can probably see from all the fastidious decorations around, we have another Valentine's Day event. That's what it was called. I also called it Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day for this. And what else do we have for Astrid to help with today? The symbol of love. Astrid is not so subtly indicating her desire for you to approach. I wonder why. Hello there, friend. Can you feel that? Love is in the air, just waiting to be snatched up by questing hands. That means Valentine's Day is upon us once more, and I, Astrid de Valentione, and my fellow emissaries are here to support all who avail themselves of this bounty. Oh, really, do they? Oh, but I know you, Dexter. Forgive me, I do get so caught up in my introduction. It's an absolute pleasure to see you again. Come to think of it, an intrepid adventurer like you might be just what I require. Might I ask you a favor of you? What's up this time? A fellow emissary by the name of Emily is departed earlier to prepare a little surprise for our festivities, you see, but she's been gone for quite some time. I would like you to make sure she hasn't gotten herself into trouble. Oh, okay. I would go myself or ask one of my associates to check up on her, but all are busy guiding our love-starved revelers. Will you do me this favor? I have nothing else to do for Valentine's Day, so why not? I'm in your debt. Before she left, Emily said she would be practicing under the trees near Fen-Il Fineries. No doubt you'll find her there. Okay, off to Fen-Il Fineries. That's over by the Leatherworkers Guild, isn't it? It seems I was correct, but I don't see the person. Oh, it's off on the side here. That's an odd place for you to be. You're supposed to be getting things ready. Why are you all the way out here? If I shift the angle just the teeniest bit, I bet I can triple the cuteness factor. No, quadruple it. What's happening here? Whoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Hi. Oh, it's you! What brings you here, Dexter? I was asked to make sure you didn't get into trouble. So asked her to ask you to check on me. I appreciate you coming on her behalf. I suppose you're wondering what I've been practicing here. So far away from prying eyes. Patience, my friend, patience. If you truly wish to see what we've been cooking up, pray come to me at Keto's Amphitheater. I was just there, come on! Well, she was off here doing our own thing because she didn't want people to see. Let's go see what it is. Well, Emily did say something about shifting things over, so was she trying to craft something? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Of course not, I'm too invested. Even though I've only just started. You brought her back as promised. Thank you, Dexter. She intends to demonstrate her... What was it? What did she call it? Right. Love heart on stage in just a moment. You'll be part of her first audience. Ooh. Neat. So what is this love heart thing exactly? It's a performance of some kind, but what kind? Really? Was that it? Oh. Okay. That was, yeah, cute. So this is what you've been working on. The Gradanians are a reserved people who have long been reluctant to openly express their feelings to one another. Yet I believe it is of utmost importance that we open our hearts to those we hold dear, in this season of love most of all. Now is the time for everyone to shed their fears and wear their affections on their sleeve. That's what inspired me to come up with the love heart. I can only hope this simple expression is enough to motivate people to act. Maybe? Well, some people like it. Well, it certainly appears to have made an impression. Navigating matters of love is often a nerve-wracking task, even for the boldest of us. Yet with this gesture, I believe you've given the townsfolk the perfect means to convey their feelings. Emily, sorry. I encourage you to go about the city and perform the pose before any you might find floundering in the ocean of love. Go on and ignite the passion in their hearts. Leave it to me. Would you mind lending a hand as well, Dexter? As an adventurer, I'm sure you've touched the hearts of many. There are doubtless few more qualified to guide others in pursuing and realizing their passion. Maybe? Wonderful! Now, Before we set forth, I would ask you to remain on the stage for a while so we can judge your pose. Considering the import of our mission, I'm afraid we can't leave until it's flawless. Uh-oh. Let's see how it looks when I do it this time. Oh, jeez. It took a lot out of me, apparently. And there we go. Haha, nice. My, I'm equal amounts impressed and envious that you managed to perfect the gesture in so short a time. It took me ages just to get the hands right. I mean, all I had to do was look at what you did. Ideally, I would like you both to get started immediately, yet I do wish we had another emissary. Speak of the devil! Then how serendipitous it is that I'm here to offer my services. And who shows up? Oh, hello. Lisette? Hi. How long it has been, my friend. Too long, surely. You have my personal gratitude for assisting Astrid with the celebration. Yes, well, pleased though I am for your offer, should you not be enjoying the festivities with your beloved? Ah, my adorable Astrid, though I may have relinquished the burden of leadership, I have not abandoned my duty as a herald of love. You said yourself that you lack for capable help, and I am here, yes? As a daughter of House Valentione, I cannot stand by as the flames of ardor dwindle. Let her help, Astrid. It might be just what she needs to before her rendezvous with Horde Defense. Almost said Horde Defense. Wrong one. Emily, I told you about that in confidence. Well, she wasn't supposed to know about that. Aha, so that's the way of it. In that case, your aid is most welcome. Oh, secret's out now. Well, with that settled, let us go forth and quicken the seeds of romance yet to sprout throughout Gordania. Pray teach me this pose of yours, Emile. I keep wanting to say the wrong words. It's Emily. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Might I suggest we split up? Our adventurer friend here can handle Old Gordania, whilst Lissy and I cover New Gordania. Oh, she has a nickname. Lissy. I'm probably going to forget it, but oh well. Given the season, you'll no doubt find more than one individual who's flummoxed by their feelings. Strike our pose before these lost souls, and with an outpouring of love, grant them the courage to tell what's in their hearts. Alright, let's go fill the place with love! Even though I don't have any myself. There are a few areas in particular I'd like you to visit once you're ready. Just say the word, and we can begin. I would love to! Let's do it! Quest complete, right. I forgot that didn't start it yet. You have learned the emote Love Heart. I'm assuming that means I'm going to have to use it for all these places we go to. Yes, it's all about heart. The time is ripe to inspire Gordanians to listen to their hearts. Really? Ready? Wonderful. We've marked out a few locations and in the area where people tend to mingle. I'm confident you'll find more than a few individuals in need of such a push. Show them your best rendition of the Love Heart and give them the courage they need. Alrighty, let's go do this. But first I need to make sure I have this set up so I can use it properly. Where did it go? Love Heart. Alright, that means if I have this here, then it is on here now. Yes, good. Okay, let's go. Oh, actually stay this way. I didn't realize it was a constant thing. Ooh, okay. Well, first of all, let's go find some people. Let's head northwest first. So it looks like the first person in need of help is inside this building. Am I correct? I am correct. A hopeless lass. Such a perfect specimen. Firm but soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them right up. Not the produce, mind you. Him, the proprietor. What? What? Oh, you're talking about him? Oh, okay. I only wish I knew how to tell him the way I feel. Oh, I wonder. The hopeless lass is unable to muster the courage to speak to the proprietor. Stoke the flames of her passion by performing the Love Heart. You know what? Why not? Here you go. Both me and the player did it at the same time. That is an adorable pose. But why show it to me? You want to know? I'll tell you. You mean to encourage me? That's very kind of you, but I'm afraid I find the prospect of confession daunting. Although I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are most suited to be cut into heart shapes. A completely natural question considering the spirit of Valentine's Day, yes? Truth be told, I've had my eye on him for quite some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach. But thanks to your unique motivation, I finally found the inspiration I needed. Though it occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentine's Day in the first place? I hope to Nafaka he doesn't ask me. Oh boy, that's gonna be odd if it does. How did the heart become the symbol of Valentine's Day? I think that was explained at one point, but I don't remember. It's been a year since I last heard about it. If that is what they told me. Oh, next up is a dejected lad over by the, canopy, right? Shaded Bower? That's what it was called. The Carline Canopy is something else entirely. Oh, my love. What have I done to incense you so? Oh, something happened. The dejected lad appears to have an argument with his lover. Oh, lift his spirits by unabashedly showing him the love heart. Why not? Here you go, buddy. Did that help? You pose quite the pose. Certainly. I see. It's a symbol of love. A call to bear one's heart. Scars and all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was terribly late for our rendezvous. I dared not tell her the reason for fear it would vex her further. I'd been so preoccupied with selecting a gift for her that I lost track of time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. Exactly. Thank you for helping me to see that, my friend. Mayhap there is time yet for a Valentine's Day miracle. I hope there is, buddy. Good on you. Okay, one more spot up to the north. And last up is a brass-bound wood whaler. What woes you today? What is it? If you have a matter to report, keep it short. I'm rather occupied at present. With what? I don't see anyone around. Perhaps I could invite him with a meal, but how would I even broach the subject? The brass-bound wood whaler seems distracted in a way only the lovelorn are. Perform your best love heart and snap her out of her stupor. Okay, I shall do so. Stupor destroyed. Stop that! What manner of strange gesticulation have you just accosted me with? A curse? Nay, an insult? Explain yourself this instant. Okay, fine, I'll explain myself here. Oh, excuse me? I need to be brave enough to express my feelings. Are you claiming that I, a proud lancer of the wood whalers, lack courage of all things? Yes, I am. Well, you'd be right. I'm too craven to invite someone to a simple meal, but your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior spirit. I'll carry out this task as if it were my own, my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer, and forgive me for assuming the worst. You're okay, friend. You have taught the townsfolk to remain steadfast in the face of love and inspired them to act. Report the findings of your efforts to Astrid at Mikado's Amphitheater. I shall do just that. Hi guys, I've returned. People can't seem to get enough of the love heart. Apparently not. Well, I've done the things, so how did I do? Have I spread enough love? You're back. Seeing as my sister has yet to return, might I ask you and Emily to recount how you fared in the meantime? Well, I found the pose to be eye-catching if nothing else. Perhaps even embarrassingly so, even though I was the one who invented it. Regardless, I'm proud to say folk are practically lining up to see it. And what about you, Dexter? I fared well. I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear others are spurred to action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origins of Valentine's Day symbol, the heart. Which makes me wonder, are you two aware of how it came to be associated with Valentine's Day? Okay, so they haven't explained it yet. They're going to now. Good. Oh, wait. Okay, so we have options. I haven't the slightest idea. I've never thought about it, or it has something to do with House Valentine. I think maybe. That one makes sense. Let's try that one. Indeed, but that only scratches the surface. Allow me to elaborate. It all began with... Oh no! Lisette! Lisette! Heavens, your face is white as a sheet! What's wrong? Horde Defense. I saw him speaking with a woman in the Carline canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately. Oh no. This must be a misunderstanding, but I guess we have to find out what's exactly is going on then. Yeah? You don't suppose it was... Oh gods. You don't suppose it was a tryst, do you? No, I think you're overreacting. Absolutely not! You know Horde Defense would never be unfaithful to you! Nay, purge the very thought from your mind. I know, but when I saw him and that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped. Before I knew it, I was running from the side of them as fast as my legs could take me. Love is the fruit born of bravery. Have you forgotten those words, Lisette? There are our words passed down by our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentione. She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship. She was not merely a countess, but also a warrior true. Naught symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of a heart. The symbol is a source of courage. Remember that. So that's what the heart represents. Courage. Thank you, Astrid. You're right. Countess Arabelle would be mortified to see her progeny act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I'm ready. Horde Defense, if he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he has another thing coming. I'm clueless as to the nature of Horde Defense's connection to this mystery woman, but I dare say Lisette needs friends by her side. Might I prevail upon you both to join her? Of course. But of course, leave it to us. I'm on it, miss. You have my gratitude. I place her in your capable hands. I'm not so sure how capable my hands are, but together we can do this. We better hurry. She said Horde Defense and his unknown woman were in the Carline Canopy. I'm sure that's where she's headed. Oh, so we are heading to Carline Canopy. I was thinking about that earlier for some reason. Alright, let's go. First of all, anything new? I know that whatever comes, you'll be there for Lisette. Now, please, head to the Carline Canopy with all haste. I'm sorry I wasted time. I didn't mean to. Let's go. Where? Oh, they're over here somewhere. Ah, how did I miss this? Hi, how are things? There you are. This situation looks rather tense. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't realize Horde Defense was dressed like... Wait. No, you're not the same person I was talking to before. I for some reason thought it was. Lisette, but our meeting was not to be until later. Uh-oh. Say, Horde Defense, isn't that... Oh, does she not know either? That's weird. I feel like she should. Okay, shh, let's figure out how bad this is. Horde Defense? Who? That woman. Uh-oh. God, she's lost control of her tongue. What should we do? Oh, we get to intervene? Love is the fruit born of bravery, or make our ancestor proud. No. Let's quote the love born of bravery. Horde Defense Pasteroy? Odd name. For what reason do you wow, I can't think straight. Horde Defense Pasteroid? For what reason do you intimate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you? Well, have you not to say for yourself? It would seem nerves caused Lisette to fall back into mannerisms of her noble upbringing. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Horde Defense for counsel. as I admire the devoted relationship he has with you. I was hoping he could offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with one I adore. I thought so. You're blowing out of proportion. Lisette, my love. My first thought was that you could not bear to wait another moment for our meeting, but now I see you could not bear the thought of me with another. 'Tis as if the very Fury herself stands before me, a goddess in both spirit and flesh, full of passion and devotion. Oh, what a fortunate man I am! And I regret that my actions would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please, set your heart at ease, my darling. I have eyes for none but you, now and forever. I only chose a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers. Oh, that's it? Gods, I've made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you. That a lady of House Valentione should comport herself in such a way, I'm completely ashamed. If I may, my lady, I now understand why you would be so upset, and I admire your bravery for confronting us, or that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings. I may have just the thing. I may no longer be head of emissary of love, but I'm as well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart. Okay, here we go. There it is! Love is the fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bare your heart to another, it's more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have happened, or what might have been. You must confess. I promise you the risk is worth the reward. I suppose I would regret it for the rest of my days if I never found love because I was too afraid to fight for it. You're right, my lady. I'll do my best. Go get him, girl! Once again, forgive me for... Horde offense? What's wrong? The sight of your angelic pose struck me to my very core. My heart is like to burst from my chest. Wow, he's so in love it almost caused him to pass out? I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two of us will return and appraise Astrid of what happened here. I trust you won't mind if we inform her that you and Horde Defense will be partaking in the festivities earlier than scheduled? Even she wasn't aware of doing that. Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning, and it would do much to smooth over this little misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I might have caused. Let us return to Meek Head's amphitheater and give Astrid the good news. Alright. Good news indeed. Thankfully, yeah. Oh, they disappeared on me. Oh, nope, they're still here. Hi, guys. Be still, my heart. Oh, for the love of... Would you please get up? Nah, I think he's a little too far into it. Looks like I finally made it. It took a bit of a detour, sorry. I'll let you do the honors. It was your words which brought Lisette back to her senses, after all. I mean... True, but Astrid was the one I got the words from. Oh, I'm so relieved. It was all just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world. You deserve my thanks as well, Emily. Oh, don't mention it. I'm happy we were able to help. Though we've had our ups and downs, I believe we accomplished our goal of showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentine's Day has been a success. Which reminds me, although my explanation of the heart origins was interspersed with some dramatics, I take it you were able to piece together its meaning? More or less. Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight, Countess Arabelle's legacy lives on not only in the tradition of Valentine's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield. Well, then that begs the question of why the shield was shaped that way in the first place. In commemoration of her brave pursuit of love in the face of insurmountable odds, the heart came to symbolize her, and eventually the very concept of love itself, capturing the imaginations of men and women around the world. Today, while many recognize the symbol, few know of its history. With Emily's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that, I am overjoyed. Countess Arabelle's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love, just as it did for your sister. May we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a Valentine's Day overflowing with affection, my friend. Sorry, it's just me. Thank you, though. Yeah, all about heart complete. Finally learning the history of the shape of the heart for this. Pretty good. Ooh, heartfelt gesture. Anything new from you guys now? Astrid has dedicated herself to making sure Valentine's Day is a smashing success. It's only right I do the same. As ever, I'll support her as best I can, and I hope you'll continue to lend us a hand when the need arises. I hope so too. Countess Arabelle was not only a dignified lady, but a noble knight with the resolve and grace to see her passions realized. Tell me, do you know how she developed such fortitude? Well, I've heard it said that the Countess would train all day and dusk each day, eschewing the wooden trailing buckler for her hefty heart-shaped shield. Such effort would undoubtedly strengthen both body and mind. Pardon me, I believe I shouldn't put stock in such tales, but it sounds perfectly reasonable to me. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, that is going to be it for Valentine's Day for this year. Hold up. There we go. Now I can end this properly. Thank you so much for joining me on this little excursion through finding more love, even though I don't have any, and hope that you have a good night. To end this out, I only just realized that Lisette and Hortefence are actually out here already on their date. I'm happy to report that Hortefence and I have been having such a splendid time at our little, that our little understanding has entirely left our minds. Good to hear. And now that I've assuaged you of your lingering concerns, I bid you go enjoy the festivities yourself. I shall, maybe. Forgive me. I was just reflecting on Lisette's passionate display earlier. I fear my heart is yet to recover. Good lord, it took you that long and you still haven't recovered? Yeesh. Is there anything else around here that I might have missed? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I've talked to everyone else before, so I think now is a good time to say thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a good night. First of all, yeah. Now have a good night, everybody.